7:21 now. Welcome back. Our tech guru, Jerry Serigny, gets sent all sorts of gadgets to review, but there was one recently that really sparked his attention, and it's probably one your kids would love to get their hands on, and Jerry's back to tell us more about the Aquapod. Now, look, I don't see any wires or anything coming out of this thing, or chips, no computer chips.
The principle, that's right. It's very
really
low.
Branching out.
It's low tech, and we're going to show you how it works. But basically, people do a lot of crazy things with 2-liter plastic pop bottles. Throw Mentos in them and make geysers. I've seen people make aquariums. How about shooting them 100 feet in the air? And when I first saw this, I said, why on earth? But that's really clever when you think about it, because when you shoot one of these things in the air, it's very light, so when it's empty and it comes back down, it really can't hurt anything. Because I grew up at the dawn of the space age, and there were rockets, and the problem always is when the thing goes up, if it comes down and hits a car or something, you're in trouble. So here's the Aquapod. It's a $25 device. It's very, very well made, and the idea is very simple. Now, I will stress that it's designed to be used with a bicycle pump. It does not include the bicycle pump, so I had to go out and buy one for $8. But basically, the way it works is you fill the 2-liter bottle, and you would invert it to do this, half full of water.
Half full.
Right. There's a standard valve stem on the back where you attach the tire pump like this. Basically, that's it. You pump it up. There's a 15 feet of line cord, which, again, pulls the release, and we have some video. We took it out to City Park because I just had to see it in action, and basically, that's what you see. Now, let me just stress that there's two things I want to say about this, is that, first of all, the directions say that you should fill the bottle 1/3 full with water, and what I found out is there's actually another set of directions on the site that says half full. There is a world of difference between filling that bottle 1/3 full and half full. When you do it half full, the blast off is tremendous. It attains the height of greater than 100 feet, and it really is a lot of fun. In fact, we just couldn't believe that when we retrieved the bottle, it was actually full of water vapor. But I do want to caution parents about one thing. It does have a pressure valve in it so that you prevent overinflation, so the bottle can't explode. But there's nothing to prevent leaning device and having a child aim it at another child. So if you are interested in this, it's something that should be used with parental supervision. But it's tons of fun, and like I say, you need a fairly wide area. But if it's very well made, and obviously it's going to last. Now I will say it's more than a toy, because as I mentioned on the Fox 8 website, there actually is something called the State Olympiad, which is kind of like a competition for science projects, and water rockets is actually a category. The world record for propelling a pop bottle in the air is 2,000 feet, and NASA even has a special page on its website.
Was it done off of one of these? Do you know?
No. It was done with nitrogen, and really, there's a YouTube video. It's fascinating. No, the highest altitude you're going to achieve with this is about 100 feet. But it's a lot of fun, and you can go to the website. It's actually theaquapod.com. If you go to aquapod.com, that's actually a plumbing fixture. But anyway, I just thought, it's $25. Especially if you have more than one, it really is a scream. And again, it's a good use for a plastic bottle.
Now, Jerry, we've all seen the Diet Coke experiment with the Mentos. If you did something like that, would you get a little more altitude?
I wouldn't try it. I have seen videos on YouTube where they've made rockets using the Mentos. The Mentos technique, if you're not familiar with it, is you drop the Mentos candies into Diet Cola, and it produces a geyser. Obviously, if you contain that eruption, it can, Newton's third law, it can propel the device as well. But the thing about this is, if you follow directions, it's absolutely safe. It does have a pressure valve, so if somebody does get a little overzealous, you can only pump it up so much. And if you do fill it half full, it will give you a spectacular launch, and it's a lot of fun.
And Jerry, it is harmless. I mean, we saw it float harmlessly down to the air, but if you get in front of that thing while you're firing it off, that could be dangerous. That's why there's that 15-foot release cord there, and people should be aware of that.
There is, but again, my only criticism is there's nothing to prevent a child from doing this and shooting it parallel to the ground or another child. So again, you want to make sure that if you do buy this for someone, the recommended age is 12 plus. But I would say parental supervision is definitely recommended, because if a mischievous child, you could play war with it. I hate to say it, but you could use it as a cannon. And again, I don't know what the impact would be, but it's something to think about.
All right, Jerry Serigny, appreciate it. Looks like it was a fun experiment.
I had a good time.
Appreciate it. And as